Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are at Dollywood and we are on a mission, and that mission is to eat. Dollywood is known for having some fantastic food, and I am so excited to get inside and try it all.
Of course, while we're here, we have to try some of the cinnamon bread at the Grist Mill.
I've got the shirt on. I'm ready.
They're also known for having some fantastic barbecue, and there is a seasonal festivity that's going on right now called the Summer Celebration, which of course means some seasonal food that we can't wait to try.
Yeah, so I'm hungry. I hope you're hungry, and you definitely better.
You know I'm hungry.
You definitely better be hungry, so let's get inside and eat our way around the park.
We just got into the park and we're right outside the Spotlight Bakery. There are all kinds of delicious treats in there, but it's summertime and we're here at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And what is more summertime and southern than apple pie? The Spotlight Bakery is supposed to have a delicious apple pie, but not only is it supposed to be good, it's supposed to be massive as well. Gosh, there are so many goodies. We gotta pace ourselves though. Gotta pace ourselves. Oh my gosh, you guys have got to see this. This is insanity. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to go at this piece of pie. This is insanity.
Is that actually a piece of, like, would you call that a piece of pie?
I feel like this is the size of like a normal apple pie. The entire pie in there was 25 pounds, and they said that they get 8 slices out of a whole pie, so that means that this is like 3 pounds. It honestly feels a lot heavier than that, but oh my gosh, this thing was $20. The slice of pie was $20.
My question is, are you gonna are you gonna finish it?
Probably not.
I think you can.
This is massive.
I think you can finish it. Like, I've got faith in you.
Wait, so are you not gonna eat any?
Not if you want to eat the whole thing.
I'm good. I don't think I can. The looks that we're getting as people walk by while I'm holding this is hilarious. I'm putting a lot of faith in my left hand right now so I can try to get a bite of this. This is, oh gosh, this is difficult. Okay.
You're right, this is heavy. And oh man, the apples are cooked really well. So what I was afraid of is like a pie this big, how do you cook it correctly, you know?
Yeah.
They might like have to cook the center. I don't know how they do it, honestly, but it's really good. Like, it's a good piece of apple pie. Anna's not the biggest fan of like, you like it, but you're just not like, I don't know, you're not a huge fan. This is a really good piece of apple pie. I just love like, I'll be honest, the crust is always the best part. So, I don't know if you mentioned this earlier, the whole pie, you can buy the whole pie if you want. It's like $225, but it comes with the cast iron.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you'd cook in it. I know, a 25-pound apple pie.
Because your giant apple pie pan.
Yeah, like that's all you could really cook it. I mean, it's a big cast iron skillet.
It's huge. I don't really have a point of reference for apple pie because I'm not a fruit dessert person. Like, I'm always gonna pick chocolate or something instead. But with that being said, this is absolutely delicious. Like, I find myself like keep going back for more, even though this isn't my thing.
Oh, and there's more to go back to. It doesn't matter how, you can go back to it as many times as you want, and there'll be more. That was delicious, but I need something savory.
Yeah, same. Balance that out.
We defindeely didn't eat it all.
No.
We actually got a locker and put it in the locker so that we could take it home with us, because, I mean, we can have that for next year.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too hot today, but yeah, we didn't.
Well, they gave us like this big box to put it in, so it should be fine. It should be fine. We've made our way over here to the area where some of the festival fare is, and there's a lot of good looking stuff around here. I know the Skillets, normally they have like Philly cheesesteak, which we would really like, but
especially me.
Yeah, especially you, but they're only doing like a fried bologna sandwich right now, which doesn't sound bad. You're just not a big bologna person.
Yeah, it's not a Philly.
But there is something over here that we want to try. So you can tell it's overcast, but we need some heat in our lives. Like, especially after that sweet, we need some heat. And they have a hot chicken sandwich that we've been dying to try.
I'm a big fan of chicken sandwiches, so I'm really excited about this one. This does have like a Nashville hot sauce on it, so hopefully it's not too bad. Also, it's supposed to have coleslaw on it, but they were out, but I didn't really care. Let's go ahead and give this one a try. This is so yummy and delicious. The chicken is so flavorful and the spice really builds. I didn't get a lot in the beginning, but it is starting to get a little bit hot. It's not overwhelming though, thankfully. And I'm excited to try bite with pickle because I think that vinegar will balance it out nicely. Tyler is also a huge fan of hot chicken sandwiches, so I'm excited for him to try this one and see what he thinks about it.
Oh, it's a duck.
Look at the little ducky. He's so cute.
He wants some of that chicken sandwich.
I can't blame him. Before I hand this off to Tyler though, I am gonna try it with a pickle to see if it gets any better. Oh gosh. I don't even like pickles and that was really good. This is a great way to start our savory food for today.
I have been wanting to try this the entire time. Like I saw this when we walked in yesterday and I was just like, I want to get that, but we'll save it for tomorrow. I love a Nashville, they can call it whatever they want. It's a Nashville hot. Although, you didn't act like it was that hot.
It's not.
And generally when Anna eats Nashville hot chicken, she's like sweating. So yeah, I'm excited to dig in. Yeah, there's not a lot of spice. It's a good sandwich. Like, it's a good chicken sandwich. So yeah, never mind. They should just call it a spicy chicken sandwich because it's really not. I mean, it has a similar taste to Nashville hot chicken, but it's really good. Like, there's a little bit of a crunch still to it, and the pickle does really help. I had a bite without a pickle as well, but the pickle really helps. I think the coleslaw would have made it really, really good.
Yeah.
I do wish that there was some coleslaw on it, but as is, I really enjoyed this. We just passed that the Philly cheesesteak that we got yesterday, and it was delicious, and I could go for another one today, but we have something else on our minds for today.
Yeah, we're in the hunt for a grilled cheese sandwich that's supposed to be at one of these festival fair booths. Y'all know how I feel about cheese.
Good thing there are all these hills to burn off some of these calories, but that is one thing I'll say about Dollywood. There are hills and food. Hills and food. We've made it up here to the Iron Horse Pizza, which is up here by the train where you load up for the train.
Which is the Iron Horse.
Which is, yeah, of course, the Iron Horse. And some of their flatbreads look pretty good. Like the train behind us, if you can see right there, you can probably hear it too. That's Klondike Katie. They have a Klondike Katie flatbread. That also looks really good.
That's fantastic.
But let's get in here and try that open-faced grilled cheese. When we saw it on the billboard just now, it's not exactly what I was thinking. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I know I shouldn't be ready to eat this after eating like a lot of that pie and the chicken sandwich. But I'm still hungry, guys. Like I said, I'm starving. It smells so good in here.
It smells like pizza and cheese. It
almost gave me vibes of like going to Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid. Like walking in here, just that smell.
I know, it almost
go ahead.
It almost made my tummy rumble, which is ridiculous with how much food we've eaten so far.
I guarantee this is better than Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Although Chuck E. Cheese makes a good pie.
Oh, look at that cheese. It is just dripping off there. It's also piping hot, but man, that looks good. We also got these pretzel breadsticks. That wasn't in the plan, but they just look too good to pass up on.
There goes old Klondike Katie, and we are gonna have to come back sometime and try that flatbread. Those flatbreads.
That Klondike Katie in particular sounded so good to me.
What did it say? It had like sausage
and I think like bacon.
Sausage, bacon, pepperoni. I believe is what it said. That sounds
right up my alley.
That sounds delicious. Go ahead.
We going for it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that cheese pool.
The cheese pool is always good.
Oh, that is so good.
So what is it? Like, what kind of cheese is it?
I don't know. I think there's a couple different kinds of cheese.
They gave you marinara to dip it in?
I think the sign said gazpacho, so I don't know if it is marinara or not, because it looks a little bit different than marinara. I'm interested to see what's going on with this, but it is really good. There's like a normal melted cheese on top, and then there's like a softer, creamier cheese underneath. Very, very good. Not like traditional grilled cheese at all, but I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely not marinara. Oh, it's delicious. It almost tastes, so my grandmother, she makes like a grilled cheese every once in a while.
Okay.
Where she puts like mayonnaise on it. And I'm not saying this is mayonnaise, but I'm saying like the texture's sort of similar.
That could be it.
Leave us a comment in the comment section. Is that like just a my grandma thing, or is that like something that happens? Because she's the only person I've ever eaten a grilled cheese from where they put mayonnaise on it before they put the cheese. It's not my favorite way to have it, but it's grandma, so you're just like, yeah, that's really good.
I feel like I've heard of people doing that, so I don't think that's just your grandma thing. Like, it's possible that where I've heard it from is you talking about your grandma, but like I know that I've
probably a
heard that
good chance. time to try these breadsticks.
Yeah,
like they were like a
sticks.
yeah, they were like a impulse purchase.
Yes, that,
like we saw them like
that's
wrapping
the word.
one up, and we were just like, yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah, they pulled a whole tray out like while we were standing there waiting on the grilled cheese to get done, and we were just like, ooh, I mean, we could just get some breadsticks.
They're fresh too.
Are they?
Yeah, they're very fresh. On that, Katie came rolling back into the station. That's about how long it took us to eat. Also, the parachute. I haven't seen that
Oh, I
in
know.
forever. That's one of those
Like
those summer roadside attractions that they got going on or whatever.
Yeah, it's like elementary school gym class.
Like it just took me way back. Like I could smell the Scholastic Book Fair in the air. It was fall. I was getting like my trick or treat bag from Domino's or whatever. Little Caesars. I had one from Little Caesars. Whatever.
Oh, that's
Getting out of here,
hilarious.
but I don't know what else. Oh yeah, it's time to go get more food. I don't know what's bigger, that a can of beans or that piece of apple pie that we got. So we've made it up the hill, and of
So I'm
course,
out of breath.
yeah, there's like we were saying, there's all kinds of hills, but we have kind of a decision to make.
Yeah, we're at
now.
a crossroads.
So we have cinnamon bread right here, guys. Like
Yep.
this is like seeing a phoenix or something like
In the wild.
in the wild. But we also have another item that we've been wanting to get over here.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm just gonna leave it up to you. We've got to make the decision. Do we want sweet or savory? We just had savory, but I mean, there's never too much savory. But also, there's never too much sweet either.
Is it really a question of what I'm gonna pick here? Like, we're going to get cinnamon
Let's
bread.
go get some cinnamon bread. Oh man, I thought the pizza smelled good. No contest. This is the smell that you look for when you come to Dollywood.
It smells so good, and it is so worth this wait. It is so hot, and I am so excited.
It's raining. We gotta save the cinnamon bread.
I gotta save it. I'm going.
We had to get out of there. I mean, you showed off some impressive moves. I was proud of you. It's still it's just picked up.
Back up.
It's raining again. We gotta find more cover. Like I thought we'd outran it. Oh gosh,
Oh,
it's
God.
starting
Okay.
to pick up.
Okay.
Save the bread.
I'm getting it. It is raining so hard, like it just opened up all of a sudden, but I saved the cinnamon bread.
You can probably hear the rain beating off the tin roof right here. I'm just glad we got in cover. There's even some like rain on the lens, so I need to clean that
That was
out.
thunder.
That was thunder? So much for the hot cinnamon bread. When we got it, it was piping hot.
Like it hurt my hands
Yeah, like
hot.
it was hot, but we'll get to it in just a minute. Like we're gonna let this pass. It doesn't look like there's much, like it looks like it's just a little pop-up.
Yeah, there's like nothing on the radar.
It doesn't sound like a pop-up, but it looked like a pop-up on the radar. So, we avoided the rain, we saved the bread. The bread is dry except for that sweet glaze or whatever's on it. It's always so good. I am so ready to dig into this. I don't know if y'all could tell from the beginning of the video, but this is the thing I've been looking forward to the most. I don't know if I gave you any signs or anything like that, but if you come to Dollywood and you don't get cinnamon bread, like you're not allowed to come back. You have to get cinnamon bread. It's honestly, this is life-changing. This is life-changing. Yesterday we got it because you have to get it every day that you're here. Oh man, look at that. Oh yeah. But we tried it with apple butter, and it's just not. It's good. Like apple butter's great, and their apple butter is some of the best I've ever had. But it's not this stuff. This is like liquid heaven, and yeah. So we just went ahead and got us each one of these because one's not enough. There's just not enough sugar on this, so you got to add some more. But I can't wait to dig in. Not really sure how to attack this because you've got the camera, which is important. And
Just get in there.
And I've got. So it kind of cooled off. It was like really hot and fresh when we got it. So it's cooled off a little bit. I can't tear this at all. This is difficult. Oh no. Whatever. It works. There's nothing better. It's not a great system. Like, you did the smart thing and went ahead and like pre-pulled your piece.
Yeah, it would be much easier with a table, but I pulled this and then set the entire tub down so that I could, I got my cup of this icing as well.
You better not be stealing my cup.
Don't worry, this one's mine. Oh my gosh. I'm really sad that like the rain came just as we got this when it was piping hot.
Yeah, but how crazy is it that it's not just like fresh out of the oven anymore? And it is still, because like seriously, we've probably had it for 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
And it is still so good.
It's incredible. Like I'm pretty sure this could be like a week old and it would still be absolutely delicious. I don't know how they do this. I don't know what they put in here, but this is one of my favorite things I have ever eaten.
You may notice that we're having to backtrack just a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's because on that mission to save the bread, we had to run ahead. Because we were, like we said, we were right across the street from one another, like the two things that we were wanting. But is this another one of those seasonal items?
This is a seasonal item. It's like pork belly on a stick.
Hey, meat on a stick's always the best kind of meat. So I'm all in. Miss Lillian's, like, the whole menu looks great.
It does.
I mean, that looks really good. But the whole menu looks great. And they were sitting there cooking up all the seasonal stuff.
Yeah.
Like in cast iron skillets, and they were making the sandwiches, everything. That fried corn sounds good. You're not a corn person, so
not really.
So I try to stay away from it when we're doing these kind of videos. But nothing looks bad in there. They have burn ends. They have all kinds of stuff.
Oh gosh, I love some burn ends. I've never seen deep fried corn though.
I'm telling you, sometime we're gonna have to come back and try some of the other food because there's just too much good food for one video.
It smells too good. I'm not waiting. No description. It's pork on a stick. Oh, that is really good. Like the outside skin is really crispy. It's cooked really well. And the barbecue sauce isn't my favorite because it does have a little bit of like a vinegar twang, but this is still absolutely delicious. Oh no, it's meat on a stick. It's gotta stay on the stick. There you go. Got a little spear for you.
This looks messy and my shirt's more white than yours. It's not really.
There you go. Oh yeah, get in there. It's a big piece of meat.
And that's a sharp skewer that you just put near my eyeball.
Not bad.
The only problem with things like this is you look kind of barbaric eating them.
A little bit.
This is really good. I know you said this isn't your type of sauce, but you know me. I love like a good vinegar sauce.
Right up your alley.
Oh, it's so good and it's just so juicy. Like, I've got a suggestion for all the theme parks out there.
Okay.
Instead of always having turkey legs, like that's the meat on the stick that we need. I know a turkey leg, you skip the whole stick part because it comes with its own
internal stick.
Yeah, it's got like a built-in stick.
Yeah,
that's what I like to call it. But that is what we need everywhere. Leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know, like, what's your preferred meat on a stick?
Could I be an eagle?
Probably not. Probably not. I'm just gonna say this: you could give me wings right now, and I couldn't fly anywhere.
Too way down?
Yeah, like too much pork on a stick. Too much pork on a stick to fly anywhere.
We're here at the Hickory House BBQ, and we're about to get some barbecue pork fries. I have been thinking about these fries all day. We saw them on the menu here the first day that we got to Dollywood, and I wanted to get them then, but Tyler insisted that we waited for this video, so we are finally gonna get to try these fries after a pretty long wait.
These look incredible.
They look so good. There is so much pork on this.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's one thing that has been very consistent, like
Yes.
throughout the entire trip. The pork is always, it's just so good.
Yeah, the meat in general, but especially the pork. Like, I don't know what they do to it, but it is so flavorful.
Yeah, like a lot of times when you get pork from a theme park, it's like you can get some dry meat.
and doesn't really taste like much.
Yeah, this has been really, really good.
Look at that. These look like an absolute mess, but in the absolute best way. I've also never seen like these curly, thick French fries like this. Oh.
Always.
A little bit messy.
Always a mess. We don't care around here. We just go for it. Seriously though, like look at how much meat is in there.
It is an insane amount of pork, and that barbecue sauce is delicious. I know the one on the pork belly was more Tyler style. This one is like a sweet, smoky sauce that I absolutely love, and it pairs so well with the French fries and the queso down in there. I am just beyond happy.
Pork heaven. Pork heaven. I just took a bite, and I don't say this lightly, this might be the best thing that I've had the entire trip. These are incredible. The pork is so good. Like, we've talked about how good the pork is everywhere.
Yeah.
No, like, this is as good a pork as I've had in a lot of places.
It's juicy. It's like, you can taste the fat in there.
Yeah,
it is delicious pulled pork.
And I don't know, the fries, they have all this stuff on them, and they're still somehow crispy.
I know.
Like, this is the best thing. I'm like full. Like, we've eaten so much today already, and there's still more food to come. This is just incredible.
Like, I'm gonna be in pain when we're done with these because I don't know.
Don't be in pain. Don't eat yourself there.
I don't know if I can tap out though. They're just so good. Can't stop, won't stop.
What else can we say, guys? This is some of the best food I've ever had at a theme park. Ever. If you are in the area or you're here at Dollywood, you have to stop in and come to Hickory House and get some of these smokehouse fries. Absolutely incredible. How many of those pool noodles would it take to float you in a pool right now?
All of them. Every single one of them.
At least one of each color?
I'm going to say more than that. Like, you're going to have to roll me out of this place.
I can do it. There's a lot of hills. I can roll you downhill.
Food ahead.
As we make our way up into Wildwood Grove for another one of our food items, I did want to mention that unfortunately, this is our last day here, but we have had such a good time at Dollywood. The food's been fantastic, obviously.
It's been so good.
But we've just had a great time. If you guys like this type of video, if you like watching us eat our way around the parks or whatever, be sure to please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel, and it lets us know that you enjoy these kind of videos and that we can continue to stuff our faces for you guys. The weather has kind of been something else today.
Yeah.
We've had clouds, sun, lots of rain, and now it's overcast again. We're just getting the full spectrum, but at least we're not trying to ride anything. I know they said they had a bunch of the rides shut down for a while.
Yeah, there was some thunder and lightning, and so I think everything closed at that point.
I don't think I could eat or ride anything right now. I definitely could eat something right now.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
This acorn thing is so cute. Like, I've just been walking past it our entire trip. Can I go ride it?
Yeah, like, why not? I don't care.
All right, I'm going to ride it.
You're locked in there. You're trapped.
I'm supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
I'm nuts about you.
Was so fun. There's some really great views from the top of that too. It was a little bit disorienting though, so I'm still a little bit dizzy. But our next food item is right behind us. It's one of these seasonal items as well, and it is a Fanta float. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna go, but I'm interested to find out. It's already melting. It's so hot outside. This thing is absolutely gorgeous too, like the orange and the white ice cream. Oh goodness, let's see. That's really good. Like, the bubbles are so fun with the ice cream, but normally with a float you don't get that fruity flavor. I really like it.
So when we were getting it, they described it as like tasting like a dreamsicle.
Yeah.
Which
all about some dreamsicle.
Oh. Yeah.
It's good.
And the thing is, it's kind of light.
Yeah.
Like, everything that we've eaten today, this is hitting the spot. Like this, oh, it's so good. Like,
yeah, it's like froyo, so it's not just like normal ice cream. I don't know, or like soft serve, like the light ice cream with the bubbles. I don't know, something about it is just hitting like perfectly right now.
The sign up there said nothing is better on a hot day than a float. And I had to disagree for a minute, but now I'm starting to see where they're coming from. We were just talking, and it's just like, this is just childhood. Like,
it really is.
Like, as soon as you take a bite of it, it's just like, oh, like, I'm 9 years old again.
Yeah, my mom always had like the orange Fanta and the grape Fanta in the fridge in the garage. So like, I feel like I'm a kid again eating this. It's so fun.
Our last stop of the day is over here at Lumberjack's Pizza. We have heard that this is the best pizza in Dollywood. If you disagree, let us know in the comments, because we really don't know. This will be the first pizza I think we've had the entire time. Yeah,
we saw those flatbreads like up by the train, but we haven't had any pizza at all on this trip. So I'm interested to see how this is.
Isn't it fun to top the day off with a hot slice of pizza?
Nice hot meaty pizza. When we first ordered this, most of the pizzas are like in a little counter where you just grab the one that you ordered, but they were out of the lumberjack one, which is sausage, pepperoni, and bacon. And so this one was like fresh out of like the fire. These are wood-fired pizzas. So it was scalding hot when we first grabbed it. It is cool enough to touch, and I'm hoping that it's cool enough to take a bite of. Let's see. That pizza is pretty good, but it's nothing to write home about. Like, it tastes good, but there's just nothing spectacular about it. It is a little bit spicy, so I guess the meat on there is kind of spicy, and it has a relatively good flavor, but for a theme park pizza, it's good. It's just not great.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's fine. It reminds me very much of like Taco Hut pizza, like the little pan, like personal pizzas.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
When I first read it was like wood-fired pizza, I was expecting them to be like really thin and crispy, and this is sort of like it's almost like a pan pizza. Like, it's not bad. It's just not like, it's fine. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's fine. But we've made our way around the park, and I am full. I'm going to roll down this hill and get out of here. But
roll to the parking lot.
Everything was so good. We could make like 10 of these videos and probably not eat everything in the park.
There's so many restaurants.
But the thing is, like, we were not disappointed in anything. Like, I know it seemed like we might have been with the pizza, but it was just like, in comparison to everything else, it just wasn't as good. Like,
yeah, like it was nacho fries.
Yeah, of course you're going to say the nacho fries. Let's not compare everything to the best.
Oh, those are so good.
But the pizza was still good.
Yeah.
It was just like an average pizza when everything else was like, just way up here. It was so good. Guys, make sure you leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know, what would you like to try of the foods that we had today, and what is something that we missed that we have to come back and get here at Dollywood?
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching.
I've come to eat your pork.